Hello everybody and welcome to SG Race TV. Now we decided to actually give our weekly talk show a name, and it is, wait for it, the Unbearables Show, which is exactly what every Liverpool fan will be when we finally win that elusive Premier League title. Now my name is Joey, and as you can see, I've been promoted to host. Taking my place is we have a couple of interesting guests. First of all, this young man here next to me, his name is Gaurav.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so Gaurav,
Yes.
how long have you been a Liverpool supporter?
I've been a Liverpool supporter since I was a young boy. Since I think I was 6 years old. This man here, my dad, made me a Liverpool supporter. Whenever I used to stay up in the night, he would make me watch the games with him. We sit on the couch watching together and I fall asleep while watching the game. Remember?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. There's a huge influence in me becoming a Liverpool fan. And I'm happy to be a Liverpool fan.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Alright, now let's welcome Dinesh.
Hello, hi.
Dinesh, I'm pretty sure you've been a Liverpool fan for a long time.
Oh yes.
How deeply are you involved with Liverpool Football Club?
I was a Liverpool fan since 1983 and I worked my way up, and today I am actually one of the founders of the newest Liverpool Supporters Club, SG Race, and making this happen to the maximum.
Alright, fantastic. So, as you can see, he's theoretically my boss right now. Okay, before we go any further, we from SG Race would like to wish a happy 25th birthday to our first Japanese signing, Takumi Minamino. Best wishes to you and all the best at Liverpool.
Happy
Happy birthday.
Right. Okay, now let's kick things off quickly. Liverpool over the weekend got a massive result at Tottenham Hotspur. A 1-0 win against who is effectively right now a little bit of a boogie manager, Jose Mourinho, but we put him in his place. Now I'm going to start off with Dinesh first because my parents tell me senior citizens go first. What do you think of the result? I know it's 1-0, but do you think Liverpool should have won more?
At this point of time, all Liverpool fans know one thing: 3 points is most important. Based on whether they should have won more, yes, they could have sealed the game in the first half with a few more goals. As you could see, they were passing around quite a bit, but the finishing touches were just not coming in. But I am satisfied with what I saw, because the last 15 minutes, as you know, like every other or most Liverpool games, is HBP, high blood pressure, right? So 1-0, 3 points. I'm extremely happy. I would have taken that before the game, and I took it very well after the game.
Alright. Now, there is a bit of VAR controversy, which is almost becoming a game. It's happening in every game in the Premier League. We'll talk about the Andrew Robertson's challenge with Spurs captain Tanganga.
Yeah.
It looks like 50-50, and of course there are some people suggesting that he should have been sent off. What do you think about it?
Well, I repeatedly saw that he's become our gangster of the team, Andrew Robertson, as we know it. We read in some papers and all that stuff. He stretched his legs fully for the ball. He did not go for anything else, and he don't deserve a red card at all for that tackle. That's my takeaway.
Yeah, I do agree with you as well, because we can't be really sending off everybody every time we take a 50-50 right? Anyway, I guess the ref made the right decision. Alright, now I'm going to bring this young man into our discussion.
Yeah.
Gaurav, Bobby Firmino scored what is typically a very fantastic goal.
Yeah.
How much of an influence do you think he has been for Liverpool this season?
It's been a huge influence for Liverpool this season. We could see in the Club World Cup, scored the winning goal. Now again, scored the winning goal and a 1-0 win again. He's been a huge influence. I think Bobby Firmino is the player who sacrifices himself for the team. He runs so much every single game, and he doesn't stop playing. He just has so much class in him. Yeah, that's how I feel about him.
He's our false nine.
How false nine, yeah.
Yeah. So
He doesn't maybe score too many goals, but when he does, it's a wow, right? He wins the games for us. Yeah.
So when he doesn't score, he does his other job. But when he scores, he wins us games and points.
Yes.
Now, the good thing about it, is that somehow, rather inexplicably, Roberto Firmino is not recognized around the world. The Sadio Mane and Mo Salah have been repeatedly, occasionally here and there linked with the two big clubs in Spain whose name I'm not going to mention, but not Roberto Firmino. How do you think he is compared to the rest of the world? Would you put him like maybe the third best player, or maybe you will put him as the best player in the world?
Maybe I'll say fifth best player. Messi, Ronaldo, then Mane, Salah, then him.
Okay.
Top 5, yeah?
Yeah, top 5.
Okay.
He's in my top 5 definitely. That's because only in like recent years he has become a huge influence for Liverpool. Whereas when maybe when Jurgen Klopp just came in, he wasn't that big of an influence yet. But now, like this season and last season, he's been a huge influence. So now I think like he's rising. Yeah, and he might become like the second best player after Messi, of course.
Wow.
And remember his tricks?
Oh yeah.
His Brazilian tricks?
Yeah, he has like almost like does skill passes and skill moves, fast players.
I think he's a throwback to the good old days.
Yes.
Was it Jogo Bonito era? The Ronaldo, the actual Ronaldo, the Nielsen and company.
Those are the days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, let's just hope he continues his form as we romp towards the league title.
Yeah.
Alright, next we are going to talk about this weekend's game. What is effectively, in my eyes, the biggest match in the Premier League every single season. Liverpool versus Manchester United, the battle of the Reds. Now, Dinesh, what is your predictions for this game? Are we going all out to take revenge for the 2 points they have taken off us?
Yeah, every game is a big game. We take one game at a time. This game against Manchester United is a huge game as well. The team will remain focused. They will play their game. I believe very strongly we will get the 3 points.
Good.
Like I said earlier, it could be an ugly game, it could be an ugly win. We will get the 3 points.
Okay. Now, let's talk a little bit about Manchester United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's wheels have pretty much come off already since he signed his permanent contract, became a permanent manager about 1 year ago.
Yeah.
The form right now has been really patchy. They actually won their last 2 games. Right, last night against Wolves and over the weekend against Norwich, 5 goals without reply, but both are home games. Their away form has been patchy, just 1 win, I believe, in their last 6. Do you think that Solskjaer should remain as Manchester United manager?
As much as I would want him to remain as a manager because I'm a Liverpool fan, because we know why, realistically, he still needs much more experience. He's still very fresh and not capable enough for me to manage such a huge club.
But I would like to point out that the younger Manchester United players has benefited from having Solskjaer as manager. Marcus Rashford has actually his best scoring season, and we're only in January.
Yeah.
And of course, there's also the emergence of, for example, the left back Brandon Williams, and who has actually displaced Luke Shaw in the left back position.
Yeah.
And then there's also Mason Greenwood, 3 goals in his last 5 games. If you're going to hire someone more experienced, say Max Allegri, do you think players like these will still get a chance?
These experienced managers, if you get them to win the players' heart, like how our manager had, you have the boys with you, you have the players with you. Maybe the previous managers were not able to win the players' heart. So we could see that happening in Man U if they bring in a manager who's capable of doing likewise.
Alright, Gaurav,
Yes.
Manchester United, Liverpool versus Manchester United. The one thing about this I know as a kid is that it is serious banter stuff.
Yes. Very nice.
How do you deal with that on match days?
ever since I became a Liverpool fan, Liverpool just keep winning. So I always just show a smile on my face to my friends, and then they will just be like, they just give me a straight face, and then I'm just there smiling.
So that's an easy way out
That's
for
the
you.
easy way
yeah?
out, yeah.
So if let's say Liverpool are to win, is it going to give you bragging rights at least for the next, I don't know, maybe next 1 month or so?
I don't think next one, but I think until the next time Liverpool plays Man U again, which will probably only be in the Premier League lah, because they're not in Champions League.
The next
Right.
season again.
Yeah, next season.
Well, I guess times has changed, right?
That's it.
I had to suffer, and now you enjoy the fruits of the
Yeah.
Now you
success.
still have to enjoy yourself.
Yes, I get to enjoy that. Alright, we're going to move on to our final topic for the day, transfers. I know we talked about it last week, but as the transfer window is still open, players have been linked. Sassi talked last week. He wanted the German forward Timo Werner and the defender from Napoli, Koulibaly. So Gaurav, do you think Liverpool need to strengthen some more this season?
I think getting a German centre mid, such as like Kai Havertz, who's been strongly linked to Liverpool from, was it Bayern Leverkusen?
Yes, by
Yeah.
Leverkusen.
From Bayern Leverkusen. He'll be good because him and Klopp are obviously German, and then they would understand each other better. And so I think if we have more players in like who can play centre mid, will be better for the team also. Because it seems like we have a lot of games, and it seems like the centre mids are getting tired, playing game after game, day after, like 3 days after 3 days. Yeah.
Alright, but I mean, I guess that as being a club that you want to win trophies,
Yeah.
competing on various fronts, extra games are bound to come in, right? So you
Yeah.
believe that Kai Havertz is going to give us an extra edge for the rest of the season?
Yes.
Alright, fantastic. What about you, Dinesh?
Well,
We've been linked with Osman Dembele actually.
I'm an old school boy. I play soccer until today. My belief is stick to the formula. If the formula is winning, don't disturb it. Yes. If there's a major player moving out, then you gotta bring in a major player, like how we did some seasons ago, or maybe Coutinho moved out. You got two strong players in. That was really good. But right now, we're on a winning formula. Don't disrupt the team. We have capable players to switch each other's places. Stick where we are. You bring in a new player, you might disrupt the winning formula. Some players may get discouraged and it will spoil the winning formula.
Wow. Out of 4 people who have talked about transfers, you're the only one who says that we shouldn't spend it like Man City. Hey, that's why you're the senior citizen here. Right? Alright, before we end this for today, I'm just going to get your predictions for the Liverpool Manchester United game. Gaurav?
3-1 to Liverpool.
Fantastic. Dinesh?
2-1 to Liverpool after being 1-0 down.
Massive. That's all we have for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to SG Rates TV. We want to say a massive thanks to all those who like, share our very first video. Your support will give us the energy to make a better content for you guys. Now for this weekend, don't forget there's a massive game against the has-beens that are Manchester United. We are having a match viewing at VAR Station at ARC 380. If you're a Liverpool fan and you're in Singapore, join us. My name is Joey and SG Race has been a production of Singapore Race LLC Supporters Club. And until next time, we are loyal supporters and we come from Singapore. You'll never walk alone.